Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. The Bible is very clear. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Kenyans are perishing for lack of knowledge. And that brings us to the big question, what's happening in Eldoret? For about 2 days now, there are some videos and some photos that have been going viral all over social media. And the videos and the photos are too graphic. We cannot share them here because of YouTube policies and guidelines. But nonetheless, let's listen to this before we continue. That's just a bit of the story. From what we are gathering is that if you are a hawker, and specifically a Kikuyu hawker, then you are a target in Eldoret, Uasin County. And we are being told those hawkers are being beaten. Skulls are being fractured. Bones are being broken. And if at all, is the county government of Uasin Gishu that is doing that, then as Kenyans, we should all condemn that kind of brutality. All Kenyans are free to live anywhere and to do business anywhere in any part of this country. I want us to put all that into perspective for Kenyans to understand the politics being played behind the scenes. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Let's dig deep. Yes. Let me start by saying this. When Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto came together, we were told that the Kalenjin and the Kikuyu community were now together. That's what we were told. It's very unfortunate that even after the Kikuyu community voted for William Ruto to the last person, we are still seeing some serious suspicions in William Ruto's home county of Uasin Gishu. That's William Ruto's home county. If such brutalities can be meted against a specific community, then that just shows these politicians were just using the so-called Mama Mboga for their own personal interests and gains. They were lying to the masses that now the two communities were together. The brutalities confirms beyond any reasonable doubt that there are some serious suspicions among some communities living in Eldoret. It never ended with the leaders coming together. On the ground, the so-called hustlers, the masses, are still seriously suspicious of one another. That's what I'm seeing from even some videos we have watched and from some confessions we've even watched and even heard. Serious suspicion amongst communities living in Eldoret. Secondly, a section of the population never learns. And they'll be forced to learn the hard way unless they wake up to understand what's eating them. They'll continue suffering. All signs were written all over before the election, but they chose to ignore all those signs. In fact, I shed tears sometimes back last year, seeing IDPs who were affected in 2007 saying that Uhuru Kenyatta and some Azimio leaders were jealous of their preferred candidate. Those were some IDPs talking, supporting somebody who had been accused of crimes against humanity against them. They were saying Uhuru is just jealous of our candidate, our choice. Right now, you are seeing what they are going through in Eldoret. A section of this population never learns. And that's why they must learn the hard way. As I conclude, it's a fact that the political alliance amongst leaders, or rather let me say this, the Gamer Nation is paying the price for having not listened to Uhuru Kenyatta. There is no better way of saying that than that way. Uhuru Kenyatta saved these people. They turned against Uhuru Kenyatta. I strongly believe that the gods have conspired to teach them some bitter lessons. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.
Mheshimiwa Rais, mimi nataka tu niwaambie hawa vijana wetu, sababu naona watu wa bodaboda hapa, naona watu wako kwa soko, naona mahawkers. Kwanza kabisa hawa ndio watu ulisema utaundia serikali na utaunda serikali na wao. Na nikushukuru sababu kuanzia mwezi ujao kwenda Januari, ile mswada rais ametia kidole siku ya Friday wa NHIF na Universal Healthcare. Wewe ukiwa mtu wa bodaboda upate ajali, hiyo ni emergency, ukienda hospitali unatibiwa, unaenda nyumbani, rais mwenyewe na serikali wanakulipia bill. Wale walikuwa nalipa shilingi 500 ya NHIF, sasa utakuwa ukilipa shilingi 300, uko na kadi yako NHIF, na gharama yote ya hospitali, hata dawa, hata ya kulipa daktari ni serikali itakulipia. Sio ndio kazi mlipea huyu mungwana? Ndio kazi mlimpea? Achape job, achape kazi na asisikize kelele ya wale. Asante, Mungu awabariki.